Hey, welcome to another episode of Coffee and HEMA, although technically today is actually pot noodle and HEMA because I'm filming this a bit later in the day. So I've got less time to talk about things because pot noodles take much less time than coffee. I was going to do a different video, but I saw something this morning that made me mad. So I decided to do it, this one instead. And it's very simple. Stop putting spiky things on swords and stop buying swords with spiky things on them. The thing I saw specifically this morning was someone posted a feta where the shape of the blade was pretty normal, but the quillons had little spikes at the end, like winglets at the end of a plane wing kind of thing, sticking up. More commonly, when people do this, they buy shilts that look pretty, although I think some of them look fugly, but look all fantastic and they're wonderful design and shape, and they've got spiky things pointing out everywhere. Lugenye made a couple models a while back. The so-called crown, which was two spikes like a sword breaker, the very triangular spikes coming up. What the fuck? And the tulip, which was, they were curved spikes, but still spikes nonetheless. We ban shilts that are overly spiky at Wessex for good reasons. I have 2 permanent injuries on my hands from being hit with a shilt. Only one of them was my fault for trying to catch the sword. The other one I was trying to parry and the shilt just happened to hit the hand. That was a bleeding injury that leading to a scar on this one. The other one was a non-bleeding injury, but 4 years later I can still feel the spot where it happened, right? And those were with normal shilts. Had they been with spiky shilts, I would probably have had a piece of steel this big going into my hand, and I would probably not be able to use the hand particularly well at all now. And in general, if you put a spiky bit on a sword, sooner or later, somebody is going to get hit by it. And if it's spiky, it will do them an injury. I have seen occasions where people will get hit by the quillons by accident, right? But they happen. As I say, I've personally experienced being hit with the shilt, which is the most common 2 spiky bits on a sword. But anything on your sword, your training sword, should be rounded, should not be spiky, should not be something that will do somebody an injury when somebody is inevitably hit by it. Because in a given tournament, there are literal thousands of exchanges. So if there's a 1 in 1,000 chance of something happening, chances are it's going to happen every tournament that comes up. So, very short video. Stop putting spiky stuff on swords. Stop buying swords with spiky things on them, because you'll hurt somebody sooner or later.